Now we have salt notes. Wait a second.
Salt notes.
Salt notes.
Salt for the bass. Yes.
So those are salt notes Dioco. They are made by salt notes. I think 7 Hertz has something to do with them, and another reviewer. So let's see how do you feel about the signature and overall fit of them. I found them quite large.
They look like an Easter egg.
Really nice.
Nah. They look like a jewel.
They have a good
this
look.
Shiny purple. I like purple.
We have another pair from the same company that also has similar coloring and such.
This is even prettier. Ah, these are uncomfortable. We're not even listening to it. The shape is really not for me. The pain. I don't personally like the sound. It's not V-shaped, but for some, for you, it may be a choice.
So how do you feel about them? I have not heard them yet, so I have them in for review, but I don't know how they sound.
And you would be more than happy to give them to me.
Yes.
After you make the review.
Yes, of course.
Well, I don't want them. You can take them back.
How do they sound to you? I want to know.
They're not V-shaped.
So they have a wide soundstage?
The sponge sound, I don't know. It's like everything, it has the same pitch and volume. It's like everything is compact. You don't have the bass, you don't have the high voice. You just have everything in mid-range. I don't hear many
So they're
details.
mid-range forward?
Mid-range? They're mid-range forward, yes.
The high female is also a bit mid-range forward and also a bit bright. They don't have a ton of bass, so that may explain why you weren't so enthusiastic about them.
These are pretty. These were my favorite to picture.
Those were your favorite to take photos of. I'm curious if you were...
They are really pretty.
Like the
They're earthy. They're everything. They're blended well like a makeup. It looks like something that I would put on my eyes. Ooh. Ooh. They're really not wearable. Whoa. The sound is not atrocious.
So they are below the Astrotech AM850.
Yes, I prefer these. They have the same sound. It has a...
So it has a strong...
When I hear voices, it has a...
That is sibilance. It is a strong upper, mid-range and lower treble, which is considered the negative in reviewing. We tend to disagree on products that have this. I actually haven't heard that. I heard them as being extremely thick, full and bassy and not having enough treble.
Yes, they are V-shaped. It's compared to these. They have the same V-shaped sound. They are balanced, but compared to these, this is like a...
I see, so you don't really like them.
No, but they're really pretty, they're beautiful compared to these.
I didn't root for them when I reviewed them, to be honest. I didn't like them very much sonically, because the same company made a pair that was much more revealing. This one has very average detail compared to the other one, so those don't focus on detail. I said this in the full written review and I agree with myself.
Congratulations, you're a master.
At least you should agree with yourself. This is why I like my videos. If you don't like yourself, who else is gonna?
And the standard sound from which I judge all of these is my laptop sound. Yes. And the master and dynamic, which is...
gone, is dead.
Yes.
Master and dynamic are dead.
These are okay. They're a bit bland in sound.
This is the Salt Notes 0, an entry-level EM. Bland in sound. This is what I would probably have to say as well. Not very interesting. Yeah.
The color palette is also quite like a chicken. It looks like a chicken. It has red and black and white and shiny and brown and everything there is to be.
We are not enthusiastic about the Salt Notes 0.
We are not enthusiastic about their color palette. Color of choice.
So the final EMs is a pair of true wireless EMs. This is the Trania T40.
It's wireless.
Yes, it's true wireless.
Are these like $100?
Around the price.
Okay, these are great for the sound is quite complex. Yes, great for the money. The problem is that the shape is atrocious. I can't wear them. It already hurts my ear shape. I'd say that they are great when I want to work out outside.
They stay quite well in your ears.
It's comparable to something I've heard here, but I don't remember what.
Maybe?
It's a V-shaped. It's a V-shaped thing.
Signature.
Yes, but the shape.
Okay, so now that you've heard a good number of EMs and headphones that I had, which one would you choose if you had to choose just one from this list?
Can I take 3 and
you want to take your three best?
Yes.
Yes. What would be the three best you heard today? So let's
the bunny.
So FiR Audio NA4 or Neon 4 is one of them. Let's see, two more.
Spiritorino.
Spiritorino Super Leggera Blue. What is the third one which you would like to reanalyze and reassess?
HiFiMan, I think.
Yes, HiFiMan HA1000 version 2.
Yes.
Let's see how it sounds. Which one do we start with? Let's start with Spiritorino.
Yes. I was thinking the same. Like, these are my favorite. These I really consider, and I think I would go with them. Okay. Just to not upset you to take your favorite pair. And for the HiFiMan, I really... You took away my... I
took away the DAC headphone amplifier. So now that they are in the runners, how do you feel about them?
The disappointment sets in.
You wanted those out there, MM500, didn't you?
Yes, sound-wise, I will still rank them all based on the sound and the looks. Now for me, they feel like the one that I said about the speakers, that I could listen to them for a dubstep because they're too active.
I see.
Maybe I just changed the song and it's not on the same song anymore. It doesn't correspond to what I listened to originally. I don't know.
Let's go. It's time for HiFiMan.
I can't keep this anyway. I won't do this to you.
So
it's the sound is quite proportional with the price.
Usually the sound quality is proportional to the price. The signature, no. So you can dislike something very badly, like for example, you don't like the HA1000 version 2, but you can hear the resolution.
Why did you pick this instead?
I was preparing to put them away, so what do you want?
Can I borrow them one last time?
Yes.
The thing is that the sound was the best on these.
So you liked the sound of the MM500 the most?
Yes.
From everything you've heard,
yes.
even FiR Audio NA4, you preferred the MM500?
No.
No?
No. I forgot the IEMs. No. I like the bunny over these. These are the best.
So these are the best. The FiR Audio NA4 are the best from sonically, at least.
Yes, sonically.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what shape, what size they are. These are the second because they sound really clear. They sound like a speaker. It really feels like a speaker. But the weight.
Yes,
I don't really think that I'm
prepared
at peace with the weight.
What would be the third one? You haven't stated yet. The third EM or headphone.
The blue.
You are wearing them wrong.
The blue Leggera.
So the third one would be Spiritorino Super Leggera?
Yes.
Okay.
They are under.
Okay, so what is the opinion?
The green ones. So the rabbit IEMs are under the green Audios.
Okay, so the final conclusion is as such. Haru enjoys Audios MM500 the most.
Yes.
So those are the best ones.
And I give up on
NA4.
Which is this?
Yes, this is the NA4. Because they are my favorite and you wanted to do a good deed. You couldn't take my daily driver. So I actually do use the NA4 as my daily driver. I really love their sound. Now the Audios MM500 is the first headphone that she enjoys sonically.
Yes, it sounds the best, but it's not practical.
Would you be able to use them as your daily drivers? No?
No.
They're too heavy?
This is it. And quite tight.
I think you could actually solve the tightness by leaving them to stretch. I don't think there is anything to do about the weight.
I don't think I will put them to stretch if I don't have any. I don't have the time to wait. I need a pair right now. If I need to go with the Tranya, I'll just get Tranya. I just need a headphone. This is the best, but I need one. I can put them to stretch. Great, stretch them already.
So we are trying to help her get something that she needs. We don't...
That it's practical.
Yes, that is practical because that was an important aspect too. She is not quite an audiophile like me. Would you be willing to carry a DAP or digital player?
Oh!
You don't even have...
If I use EMs, I need to... If I use anything, I need to.
Yes, you need the DAC amp because your smartphone doesn't come with the headphone jack. You can't drive anything that we tested today from those smartphons.
So just the wireless.
Yes, if you don't want to carry a DAC/headphone amplifier, it's typically just the wireless one. It's like a big inconvenience, I would say. Like those of smartphones, they could have included a headphone jack. You see, that is their mistake.
So basically, I'm choosing a headphone rather for my laptop than my phone. So no music for me on the street.
We can give you two pairs, one for on the go and one for at home. maybe like that could work out. So you could get something like to use at home that you really enjoy sonically, and then get something lighter but more practical for on the go. Usually this is what I do as well, but lately I've just been using HiFiMan HA1000 version 2 or
And
FiR
I'm
Audio
not
VxV.
thanking them from you.
Thank you.
The better that I don't enjoy that signature as well.
Of the HiFiMan. She found the signature of the HiFiMan to be a bit forward and to be a bit too warm for her liking in the mid-range. What was the other thing you didn't enjoy about them? Like they were too... The color.
Yes, the color palette is too much.
Yes,
You don't need more than 2 colors. You need to keep a palette of 2 colors.
Yes, but if they made the earpads silver, they would get...
They
that
have
quickly.
black between the bars.
No, the black between the bars is just the design. It's just the...
It's just emptiness.
I enjoy the aesthetic of HiFiMan HA1000 version 2. I like them as they are. I don't think they
I
need any
wouldn't
color.
see myself going...
No, they are quite big. They are like... They aren't portable.
They
are
cover...
Yes, they cover half of your head. It's not...
Yes.
They are not made for portability at all,
and
right?
especially for a girl.
Yes, no. As a girl, if you are a girl and if you take HiFiMan HA1000 version 2 outdoors, you aren't going to get the right type of attention. It's going to give you the wrong type of attention.
They'll
No.
try to steal you.
Yes, most probably.
It looks quite big and quite interesting, and especially as a girl, if you go out like that, they'll just poof.
Yes, also Romania is not
the safest place to be.
Yes. we just agree on it. It's just how Romania is, you know.
Yes.
It's not very safe, and you, as a girl, you want something as discreet as possible and something that wouldn't stick out.
Yes.
And she actually enjoys music a lot. She even plays. She plays the piano, so she has a good ear for music. It's just that we have very different tastes. For example, I listen to a lot of metal, rock, punk, rap, dubstep, while she listens to a lot of electronic, but also pop a lot, while I listen to much less pop. So even our expectation bias is quite different. So this is why we have very different tastes. But we both love the Audeze MM500. They are an excellent headphone sonically. Yes, sonically super. I should have given you LCD5. I really should have gone for it, but you just don't have enough space on your desk for an amplifier for them, because the LCD5 is a huge amplifier.
Oh, no.
And yeah, you wanted something convenient.
I don't want a refrigerator on my desk as well. I don't need.
It's a tube amp. It produces heat. It doesn't produce cold. It becomes warm.
Even better, yes. For the winter, it's perfect.
Winter is coming soon.
We live in a very cold home, so please subscribe. It will make us warmer.
Yes, we will be able to finally afford those gas bills.
Yes. So take in consideration. Now let's rank them. I'll do a ranking, and then George will do a ranking as your beloved reviewer.
Okay.
And as your beginner and newcomer in this, I'm starting with, guys, you find out my impression about the lowest. Yes, definitely. This, no, give me Trania. And this. Oh, there are so many which could go on one.
The worst.
Yes, they're not comparable. Of course, we take in consideration the design. So,
Sound Zero is the worst.
yes.
Yes,
the sound was awful. And the color is really LOTOO down. Trania
T40.
Yes, I wouldn't even... They hurt my ears. I don't like them. I'm sad that I tried them. The sound was not awful, but the comfort, I just can't. Okay, these, even though they were beautiful...
7 Hearts Eternal.
Yes, they are not good for listening. The shape is the problem here.
So you couldn't get a proper seal with them?
Yes. And also the oval ones.
Sanus Dioko.
The thing is, they are both round. They don't fit the cut of the ear.
You have a much smaller ear
It's
too.
not that it's smaller. It just doesn't go with the cut. You have a small thingy here, which should be taken in consideration, you know?
This is why I always talk about ergonomic design.
Ergonomics, yes.
Yes, those are not very ergonomic.
Yes, these, because they sound bad as well, these are after.
So these don't sound so bad, the
these
Dioko.
don't sound so bad.
Okay,
So
but they are
these
not ergonomic for you.
No, they're even worse than these.
No, they are huge. It's just a huge
They're
ear.
much bigger than
than
brown
shiny. Eternal.
Yes.
So Weston Mach 40.
It goes.
So you weren't so impressed.
They are much more ergonomic. The sound is just okay. And they're quite ugly in design.
I like them, they look professional though.
Spirit Torino, yes. And now it's beating the tree. Pom pom pom! Okay, HiFiMan.
So HiFiMan would be the third best.
Yes.
What do you think? FiR Audio NA4 or Audes MM500?
What do you guys think? It's my favorite. Comment down below right now. The Audes are next.
So the Audes is the second best.
Yes.
Overall.
And the first is the bunny. Becca played a huge role in this, in the choosing process. I had to relate with them. In fact, they actually sound really good.
Yes.
They don't sound over the Audes right now.
At least the resolution.
The effect they have, sound-wise, is not overwhelming as the Audes. Audes sound much more clear. You have much more detail. But the design, the usability puts a big price on them. So they are the first.
So there you have hard rating.
Yes. And now the big beloved reviewer has its opinion. So let's...
Actually never compare EMs to headphones because it is a very unfair battle usually.
Let's say that HiFiMan is your favorite. We know. I'm actually looking forward to find out.
So I can only make a top of them, like the ones that I like the most, because some of the lower priced ones I haven't heard yet, so I cannot really rank. So the one that I like the best out of this entire bunch as an overall package would be the HiFiMan HA1000 version 2. I really love both the sound and the comfort. They are super comfortable for me, very lightweight, like they are comfortable. They are much harder to drive than all of the other ones. They are so hard to drive. And this means that I either have to use a player like the Abezo DX320 or go crazy with the amplifiers. So
They actually match your skin tone.
They match my skin tone.
Yes. You look pretty with them.
Thank you. So instead, I would say that the best overall package is the Audes MM500 if you don't mind the weight. They are quite heavy and quite tight. I agree with those points. Wearing them, you feel okay. They are a bit heavy for me even, but not the heaviest I've heard or the heaviest I worn. None of them offers any kind of passive noise isolation, but they are a fun pair of headphones. I think that the sound may actually be above the HiFiMan HA1000 version 2 in raw resolution and detail. HiFiMan is not quite as detailed, but it is wider sounding. Those ones are more precise, so they are better for studio work. Also, I really love their signature. It is so rich and so lush. The bass is super. I may start to like them more than the HiFiMan, but the comfort is a big thing here because they are a bit too heavy, and after about 2 hours, yeah, I can't wear them.
These were the first?
Yes, they go head to head.
You said the whole package is this.
Yes, so the whole package is this. They go head to head. I use the HiFiMan more because it is lighter, but it is much harder to drive. And the Audes has a bit more clarity and a slightly better resolution. So they go head to head. I would say both are the first place. Wait. Second place goes to the FiR Audio NA4 or Neon 4. I love these two bits. I really enjoy its sound. They are simply outstanding. Those are my favorite pair of EMs right now as a whole package, and they have been my daily driver. It's a big thing for me. And then we have the Spirit Torino Super Leggera, a very underrated headphone. I love their sound and I love their fit. They are good. They do create a bit of a hotspot for me right here, but they did not for her. So it's a thing of how it fits your personal head shape and size. I insist on this. Try to test them if you can. My opinions work for this kind of squarish head I have. Well, she has a different shape.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, so you didn't notice any problem with the comfort?
For any of them, I didn't notice
the pressure from the headband.
I've tested at the beginning when I first joined Audiophile-Heaven. You once gave me a pair which really put pressure here, but I think they were cheap. I don't remember, of course. They were black.
That doesn't quite narrow it down too much.
But I remember that this thing is possible. I just didn't notice with any of these.
No, the other ones are comfortable.
It's not a problem anymore. They make high ends now.
Yes, this would be my ranking. Those would be the best ones. They are the most pricey ones, so price does play a role, I would say. Usually for a higher price, you get better sonics, better comfort, and you get a better overall package. I do think that the other ones are cool. I think that you will be looking forward for our next videos. if we will make another video together. It all depends on whether you liked this one. Leave a comment, tell us, did you enjoy our presencing on camera? Would you like to see more content like this? Also, we thank you for watching. We hope we'll see each other again soon.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe, and stay frosty out there. Bye bye.